What
What
up,
up?
though?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? You know what it is. Hey, sorry for being late. Hey, but late is better than never. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? It's another episode of Talkin'Ish with Texas T.
And Bevy G.
Man, it's another hot new topic. Man, that's why I got it on here. Happy birthday to the late Kobe Bryant. He turned 42. Happy birthday to that man.
Happy birthday,
Uh,
Cole.
oh yeah, he was. Uh, man, when he was breathing, I couldn't stand. I ain't gonna lie. This is the way I felt. I couldn't stand his ass. He just like, man, he couldn't. He hit every free throw, and I was a Spurs fan. I know you was probably Detroit Pistons, so I mean, it
That's
was
me. That's
yeah,
me. And that's real, fam. I'm telling you, I'm the same way. Like, I'm not a bandwagoner. I'm
yeah,
for my team. Like, I
right,
got tired of seeing Kobe hit. They played against them. They played against the Pistons in what was that, 2003 or four, and we
yeah,
won against them. Man, that was the best feeling in the world. Do you
yeah,
not know that was the best feel? We had the best squad ever. Now they
yes,
had a bunch of superstars on that team. They had Fox, they
yeah,
had Kobe, they had
Robert Horry,
they had everybody, Lottie Dottie, and everybody on that team, and we still kicked their butts. I feel so good. I'll never forget that. We was downtown. Man, that was the most beautifulest win ever. I swear.
oh
And we almost got it the next year with the
yeah,
Spurs. And I'm gonna tell you, this what made me start watching basketball. That second year that we almost came close to winning.
yeah.
And
I think
um,
y'all played Cleveland. I think that was when LeBron started showing up. If I'm not mistaken, that was
well,
when start of the LeBron era then. But
yeah,
y'all,
that
man,
was
y'all
like
was pretty good though. Y'all,
yeah,
y'all,
we
y'all
was
in
we was
LA.
that deal. We was that
Yeah,
deal. We had Chauncey Billups. We had the two Washi Wallaces. We had
yeah,
um Tay.
yeah.
Tay. We had a beautiful squad. We
Rip,
we we
Rip
was
Hamilton. Yeah,
we had Rip. Man, that was a beautiful squad. Like, and everybody was so genuine. I love that squad. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Brian was okay, but
I know it. I know it. But, I got the first question for this is, you still couldn't believe he was gone.
yeah, that was a shocker, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still hard to believe, but once time go on,
Oh
they a
yeah.
star. I didn't personally know him, so it's like,
Yeah. Right. Right.
it's just like eventually it fades out. They
Oh
mention you for a while, on
yeah.
birthdays and stuff like that, but time goes on. But it's still
Yeah.
unbelievable because he was an awesome man. He was a good father to his beautiful children. He was a good husband to his beautiful wife.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, I mean that's sad.
That,
He
that's
had
like
brand new babies. You know what I'm saying? And then his daughter died with
yeah.
him. So that was kind of like that was a heavy one right there.
It was real heavy, and I was like, I didn't want to believe it until my until my baby mama hit me up talking about, man, Kobe gone. I was like, Kobe gone. I was like, first of all, that's strange for you to even call me and let me know that. But man, like I said, it was sad indeed. And let's follow on to the next question. Um, I liked him as an athlete more than a. I don't know. Like I said, I agree with you on this. I personally didn't know him. I heard he was cool outside of the court. But I mean, what you expect? If you on a basketball court, you're not gonna be nice to everybody, man. I'm trying to win, man. Forget what you talking
Right.
about. I'm
So
trying to
as do you said so do did I like him better as a person or as an athlete?
win as
I
well
was
as
just
athlete.
I thought he was. This is I didn't. I told you who I was going for, and that was Pistons.
Yeah,
So of course I didn't play no games. I'm be honest
yeah,
with you. I did not really care for him as an athlete. I literally liked him better as a person. I loved him with his family. I thought he was a beautiful husband, a beautiful father. I loved him. Like on the court, he was good. Don't get it twisted. I mean, but I really didn't follow him like that. But as a father, I would love to see him with his kids and his wife. I thought he was a beautiful husband. And I'm gonna tell you, I hurt more for his family than anything. Like other outside of basketball, I really didn't follow him like that. I know he was good. I would follow him, but I didn't really follow him. But I
Right.
hurt for his family the most because they lost a true good man, and I really hurt for him and his wife. I hurt for his wife and children. Like,
That's right.
yeah,
Which leads to the last question: is did Kobe leave a legacy for his family or a burden?
I truly believe he left a legacy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that he had a foundation and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I don't follow, like I said, I'm not in the very beginning I was following a little bit what Vanessa was, have been doing, as the grieving stage. I was following her, but I have
Yeah.
not looked personally to see what he had and all in place, but I'm pretty sure they didn't lack for nothing. So I'm pretty sure he left them a legacy.
Yeah. I feel the same way. He didn't leave him no to where Vanessa had to do a GoFundMe.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that she was straight. She
Yeah.
didn't want for nothing.
No GoFundMe, no fish plate fundraisers, no shirts with Kobe in the clouds. Nah, none of that.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I'm
None of
pretty sure they
that.
was good to go.
So rest in peace to Kobe
Happy
Dean Bryant.
birthday, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant.
Rest in peace. Happy birthday.
So
And like I said, it's just, I feel like he was gone too soon. At 42, he would have
42.
turned 42 today. 42 today
Yeah,
and stuff. So I'm glad he left a legacy for his family and didn't
right.
leave a burden for him, which
Amen.
goes to so on the next topic, which is limitations. And
Hmm.
limitations is the reason why I put this topic on there is because I was watching um, Sister Act 2. I was watching Sister Act 2, and Lauren Hill was trying to, do music, and Mama wasn't having it. Mama wasn't having it. She said, singing don't put food on the table, singing don't pay bills, and your dad died from singing. So it leads to this first question: who tried to talk you out of reaching your goals? Who tried to? I mean, it can be friends, family, whoever. Who tried to talk you out of just saying, Beverly, this shit don't work. Why you doing this?
I have. I don't want to say the names. I don't want to.
You don't have to say the names. Just say it like the
Like
scripture.
real. I'll say this. Like real close family members, I feel like wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
The same, pretty much the same. I'll say this: the same situation that Lauren Hill had in Sister Act 2.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Same type of situation that she had in Sister Act 2. You know, people not supporting you like close that you would think that's supposed to be supporting you, and they don't support you,
Right.
as what you're trying to do far as a business owner. So yeah,
Right.
definitely. I've experienced that where trying to reach my goals and people that I wanted to be there and support me, they wasn't there. And they looked at it like, why are you doing that? They didn't
Yeah.
say why are you doing that, but actions speak louder than words. Why
Oh
are
yeah.
you doing that? So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm
Yeah.
doing it because I was homeless. I never told people that, but I was homeless right before I started my business within my econ. I was
Hmm.
homeless. I couldn't go to nobody's house. Nobody was taking care of me. Nobody was taking care of my daughter. I was homeless. As soon as I got out of the shelter, and I got my housing, which I got my first apartment of my own that
Yeah.
I had of my own, me and my daughter. The
Hmm.
first thing that was introduced to me was a business.
Right.
So I feel like this. Yeah, it's been people that's try to hate on me, but I don't listen because I know what I was at before I started my business.
Oh yeah.
I don't listen to nobody. I'm gonna do what God tells me to do. So yeah, I had haters out here, definitely.
Oh yeah. So how did they react when you kept it pushing? Did they ignore you, or they kept trying to knock what you're doing, like try to throw that hurdle in your path? Or,
They see. Let me tell you how people work.
yeah.
They know what you doing could be a good thing if it work right. They'll
Hmm.
try other little stuff. They'll
Right.
try to get through you, through your kids,
Yeah.
through try to get in your business, your relationship business. People won't try to literally come at you and say, "Oh, that's not going to be good for you. That business is not good." They not going to say that because that'll be wrong. They know that that's something positive and you're making money and it can be actually a good thing to do. People are
Hmm.
not going to come out of nowhere and say, "Hey, no, that's not good." So they'll come a different way. They'll try to get in your business and try to tell you about what your kids is doing. Oh, you should be doing that, and
Right.
they'll find another way to try to get at you. It won't be through the business. They can't say nothing negative about it.
Yeah.
They'll try other ways to try to be negative, and that's in
Yeah.
personal life.
Oh yeah. And they'll
So that's
definitely
what
try to do some. I feel like they definitely try to do some slick comments on, especially like I said, when you trying to be positive and you shining, they'll try to throw some shade on your shine. But
yeah,
hey,
do
we the sun, we the sun. It can't
that's
you can't
right.
you can't block our shine.
Right, right.
Block
And
our
that's
shine.
true. And that's true. So that's how people do it. They won't never tell you, "Oh, your business ain't gonna amount to nothing." They'll come different ways. Oh, you doing your business. I hope you paying attention to your kids. Or they'll try different ways to throw shade and be shady on different things. You know what I'm saying? They won't come directly to you and say this and that. They'll
Yeah,
come through different ways, trying to find fault into what you're doing. But my whole thing of it is, why wasn't you paying attention when I was in the shelter?
right.
Who was you at paying attention? Why you want to pay attention now? I'm getting on my feet
Yeah,
and I'm making a little money, and my face is shining a little bit better, and my teeth look a little bit shining, and I'm doing better, and I'm
yeah.
looking brighter, and I'm smiling a little bit harder than what I was yesterday. Why
Mm,
didn't you pay attention to me when I was in the shelter? When I wasn't smiling? When I was crying every other day because I was trying to figure out what's the next move, how I'm gonna get up out of here. You
yeah.
ain't hear them then. They didn't come. I mean, where
Wasn't
was
nowhere to
they
be
at?
found.
But now you want to give your input. You should. The best time to give it to me is when I was down and out. When I
Yep.
didn't have much of nothing. When I didn't have no investment account set up. When I didn't have thousands of dollars that I could put my hands on. Why
Mm,
wasn't you giving me your opinion and your advice then? That's when the best time that you should have been giving it to me. Not when you see that I'm trying to come up and climb up to a higher height. You know
mm.
what I'm saying? See, that's
That's
how
true.
folks is. And even within that movie with Lauren Hill,
Yeah,
she was like, just singing off to herself. Her mama probably didn't pay attention. But when she figured out like somebody took attention into her and tried to take some type of care in her,
yeah,
then she started noticing like, dang, she over at the school a little bit more. She
yeah.
hanging over there with the nuns a little bit more. So
Hmm.
let me tell her or try to put a stunning in her growth of what she's trying to do.
Yeah,
And
because
that
it
and
felt
it
like they didn't
doesn't
have no
matter.
hope over there.
Huh?
It felt like they didn't have. She felt like it didn't have. Like I said, but before Sister Mary Clarence started teaching in that school, uh, Lauren felt like there was no hope. Like, what's the point of doing this when there's not that many opportunities out here? And
Right.
then she gave her that book, and then she started being more positive and
But if you
wanted
notice, this is what I'm saying. If you notice her mama in the beginning when they were acting fools and clowns, you didn't hear her mama saying nothing.
nothing. Oh
Nothing did you hear her mother saying.
yeah,
But when she seen that she was happier and she seen the glow on her face, then she want to say, well, music don't put food on the table and clothes
yep,
on your back, and they don't
yep,
pay the bills.
right.
You see what I'm saying? But that's how it is. When people see that, when your family, I'm gonna say your mama, your daddy, they could be haters too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just say
Oh
it
yeah.
just like
That's
that.
real. My dad was like,
I'm telling you.
love my dad, love my pops, love your pops, because he not on social media, but you know, people talk.
Oh well,
Love pops. He told me this,
tell the
man.
truth and shame the devil. Do better. If you know better, you gonna do better.
Yeah. He
So
told,
that is how parents will be. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
because he told this is testimony right here. I was gonna go to the Navy, fill out paperwork, everything, take tests and all that. You know, he told me that a nigga don't belong in a white man's army. So,
Well,
just like that. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
I wish I shouldn't have listened.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just kept it pushing. But I mean,
Well,
that's
it's all good. It's
you
all
know,
good, though.
hey,
You gonna
it's,
get it. If it
oh yeah,
was meant, listen here, let me tell you
it's,
this. Whatever was meant for to happen, it happened.
oh
You know,
yeah,
the statement probably wasn't all the way. It could have been a better statement. But
right.
sometimes things happen for a reason because God got another way for us to go. So, I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
it is what it is, you know.
oh yeah. Which leads to this last question for this topic. Do you feel like when they asked you if you were still in that little business, they expected you to say you quit?
Nope. I don't think they expect for me to quit because they know that I'm a strong willed person.
Yeah,
They know I'm strong willed. I'm telling you, people would if you strong willed and they feel like they can't control you,
yeah,
they'll go through different routes and ways. They're never like I'll say it again. They're never going to just straight up speak up on your business. They'll try to come through different ways.
right.
So they'll try to come through your kids, whatever they got to do to try to get some type of control because they know they already know that you ain't gonna quit. They know you strong willed. They know
Oh
you're
yeah,
not gonna quit. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
So they'll come through different ways and try to hate,
oh
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, but it ain't gonna happen. It's already
hmm
destined by God. God had already destined for me to win within my business. So it don't matter what they say. It don't matter what they think. And you know what
hmm
I've been really focusing on, fam? You know, and I'm in my last piece to this question.
yeah.
I really been focused on not worrying about what people think and say. You know,
Same here.
because when you really put God first in your life,
Yeah.
He becomes your real life father.
Oh yeah,
Like He really becomes your real life father. You don't care what other people think. Because
yep,
you know how, like, with your father when you was a kid, you be like, man, I tell my daddy the strongest man. Man, I'll have my daddy come up here. We'll be up here like what?
yeah.
That's how you got to be with God. God is over everything. You got to be the same way. Like, man, bye. I'll go talk to God about this. Y'all
Mm.
got me messed up.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's how we have to be as people. So, I try not, I'm still a human flesh.
yeah. You
I
still
trip
human?
up. I still trip up. I still cry, and I still hurt about situations like what we talking about right now.
Yeah,
People hating on me. Me trying to show love to people, and
yep,
they trying to put me on the back burner, and not be there supportive with me and my business and everything that I'm trying to do. Yeah,
yeah.
it hurt. You know what I'm saying? People trying to act like I'm not smart enough to do what I'm doing. Guess what? Whatever
hmm
I know, that's what is meant for me to know.
Yeah,
And whatever's gonna happen for my life, that's what's gonna meant to happen for my life. You cannot disconnect the cable and turn the lights off in my life because God got everything. So I just don't look down, I look above. And my
that's
strength and my help comes from the Lord. And
oh
that's
yeah.
just what you gotta remember. That's what I
Same.
had to remember. I had to take a pause for the course of these last 6 months and realize that my strength and health come from the Lord, and I cannot worry about what people think about me.
Same here. Same here.
And
I
you the
know
same way.
one the 6 years I've been in business. They a couple of them that a couple of them I deleted out of my friends list.
Hmm.
They approached me at the grocery stores. And, hey, what's going on? You doing all right? You still in your little business? I said, yeah. Yeah.
That's
Still
right.
pushing. Still pushing. I'm still good. All right then, boy. Then they going about their business.
That's how that be. That's how they be. And
Oh yeah.
and then after a while, when you start doing that, you start getting strength, and you don't mind, and you don't be ashamed of telling people about you and what you got going on and stuff like that. And then people start supporting you, and it's like a wildflower. So like one
Mhm.
person be like, "Oh, I want that," or "I like what you talking about," and then before you know it, it's like 10 people, and then it multiplies, and it's a beautiful thing. So I just trying to focus and understanding that God is my provider. Even though we can't see him physically, but we can feel him.
Mhm.
He's there. He's there. Like he never going to stop talking to you. He never going to act fake towards you. He never going to downplay you or throw you up underneath the bus or turn his back on you. He going to love you through thick and thin.
That's right.
Because he's not a human being and he created us. He
Mhm.
stitched us in our mother's womb. So to say this to say that, I ain't
Yeah.
worried about what nobody say.
Yep.
And when I start thinking about what people think and say, I just say, you know what? My daddy got this. That's it.
That's it. And which brings up to the last topic right here. If you knew better, you do better.
All right. Let's
If you
bring
do
it,
better,
baby.
you do better. It's been a lot of. I've been seeing a lot of our own people that don't have their priorities straight. Even
Mm-mm.
during this whole pandemic thing, even during this pandemic, and us getting majority of us getting unemployment checks, we still blowing it on bullshit. And
Mm. Mm.
and so I'm gonna bring this question up. I said, do you feel like it's a problem that black people only want to come together for only liquor and weed? Do you feel like that's the only reason why we come together and do and congregate?
Yep, I truly believe so. I'll take that answer for 2000, Alex. Yes, I do. I truly believe so.
Yeah.
That's the only time that you really can get people to come together with what you got going on, unless is weed and liquor involved, and food and barbecue and food involved. That's the only way you can really get somebody to really come together. What you doing, and like you could tell even at the barbecue. Say if
Mhm.
you decide, okay, I'm gonna have a little drink or
Yeah.
whatever the case may be. I'm gonna have a casual drink with
Yeah.
with you or whatever. People don't. You could tell that people really don't want to hear what you got going on because when
Yeah.
you start talking about it, or like say, if you a phone call come through and it's about business, they
Yeah.
don't never ask you like, "Well, what you do, Beth?"
Yeah.
They be
Mhm.
talking about all the stuff in the past. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah, they'll come together. They want to drink and smoke. Oh yeah, remember when you remember when you was so high, you was drunk and you fell on the floor and you threw
Yeah.
up 20 times. You remember that? They ain't gonna ask you, Bear, what you doing now? They want to remember when you was drunk and you threw up 20 times.
Yeah.
They don't never want
All
to
right.
talk about the future. I've never, all the people that want to drink and smoke with me, none of them ask me not one thing about what I do in my business. They ain't
Nothing.
said, well, you know what you do?
Yeah.
Never one time have they asked you, what is it that you do, Beverly? You not in the shelter no more. You not broke. You don't look disgusted. What is it that you do? Just tell me 1 minute of what you do.
Please.
1 minute of what you do. It's sad. But I'm not coming to every event you got. I don't care what you got going on. I'm not coming to all of your events. So
Yeah.
sight your mind and make your booty shine because I'm not coming to all your stuff. So don't ask me to come because I'm not coming to every little thing you got. If
Yeah.
you don't want to take the time out to know what I do,
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
want to keep on talking about the same old ass stories when we was back in the day. And you remember when we was playing we was at the tree and we was playing in the apple tree. I don't want to hear about that all the time. Let's
Yeah.
talk about some new stuff. Let's talk about the future.
Yeah. I shouldn't. To me, I feel like I shouldn't have to invite I should have to invite you over if it comes down to smoking something or sipping something. I shouldn't have to invite you for just that.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have to. Which
Mm-hmm.
leads to this next question: do you believe that it is a slave mentality as to why we only want to come together for just consumerism? I mean, basically,
No, I
the
don't
ones that
believe
don't
a
understand
lot
just
of go ahead.
I said, for the ones that don't understand consumerism, basically the ones that just want to come together just to spend money uh, to the very last dime. Do you feel
I
like it's
don't I don't believe it's a slave mentality. I had somebody tell me today that it was a slave mentality, and I said, no, it's not, because we were brought over here against our own will. We had no other choice but to do with the slave, the ancestors, not me. First of all, it's not a slave mentality because I don't know what it is to be a slave.
right?
Stop saying slave mentality. A slave mentality, you had no other choice. You
Right.
had no other choice to be a slave, or you was gonna be a dead one. How
Yeah.
about that? Or hanging from somebody's tree.
Hmm.
So I believe the slaves had a better mentality than some of these folks that just come together and drink and smoke and that's it. Because a lot of people, when they were left different lands and things of that sort, they were able to take it and they had some type of props and some type of land where they had, you know what I'm saying? They had little businesses and stuff like that.
Right.
So that is what they had back in the day. It was a lot of our ancestors that had businesses, that had land. A lot of these people don't have land, and we got way more money during this pandemic than anybody had. If they could get land, why can't we do it?
Exactly.
And even if you can't get land, you could get a business. You can get
That's
something
it.
that's affordable. So
Hmm.
no, I don't believe it's a slave mentality because slaves didn't have no other choice. We have a choice to change and do something different and better. So yes, the slaves had better mentality than a lot of our people are and what they have today, if you want to ask me. So no, it's a retardation mentality that some of these folks got. It's retardation. That's the mentality. It ain't a slave mentality. It's called retardation mentality. Is
So
that
we
a
out here,
word? Barely just
man.
made up a word. Retardation. If it ain't a word, there it is.
Man,
Retardation.
man, we got to refrain off the R word, special needs.
Hey, they want to act like little Riri's.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Stop acting slow. Some of these kids are smarter than these folks out here nowadays, but
Oh
we'll leave that alone. I'm sorry.
yeah. Nah, it's all good. Nah, that's how they be. I mean, we're in the land of the free. We're in the United
Exactly.
States.
Ain't no slaves around here. Where the slaves at? How can they have a slave man? They ain't never damn been a slave. How can they have
Right.
a slave man? They wasn't hung from the tree.
Yeah.
Come
They say
on
you
now.
gotta. You don't do your job, you get fired. You don't get hung for no tree for not doing your job at work.
And you at least they get paid. Did the slaves even get paid?
Hmm.
That's why when people say slave mentality, that means you had to eat what the master gave you. You couldn't see it's just it's not a slave, really a slave mentality. I mean, y'all can't say a slave if y'all really had it like back in the day,
Hmm.
it'd be
Yeah.
way worse off. That's all. When I hear people saying a slave mentality, I don't believe that it's a slave mentality. They mindset
Yeah.
is stuck into something that they never experienced. You never experienced.
When it's something, was
Your
some
mindset is just
will adapt to something new,
right.
but the other ones that, like I said, they so used to doing the same shit every weekend of being broke by Monday. I mean, then when you
Hmm.
like I said, present them with something new, they don't know what to expect, and they were like,
Hmm.
oh yeah.
Hmm.
So, but this leads to this last question: why is it when it comes to business talk they go deaf? Like they can't
Well,
hear it. They can't hear you, Beverly. What was that?
folks just
Why is
Why they go deaf?
Why they go deaf? Like they hearing aid just cuts off. Like, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I don't know, man. It's the mindset. A lot of people say they want to do something, and it's just I be having people that be all so thrilled about when they first join me in my econ. They be so thrilled. They're like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready. We're gonna be business partners for life and da 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 and get lifted financially. Yay, yay, yay!" But a month later, it don't even be a whole month later when the $34.95 is due. When they're $1.17 a day, their investment.
Yeah.
That's your investment to run your business, right? Cheapest business I've ever seen out here. I have not seen any business cheaper. I mean, even with my t-shirts, I spent more on my products and services, double.
Yep.
To get all my products and services for my t-shirt, I spent way more money than I spent within my econ business, which is okay because it's a tax write-off and it's what I wanted to do. I had the extra money to do it. But people just they in for a minute and then they just don't want, they clink back out because it's all about the mindset that they don't want no change. They say they won't change, but they really don't. And check this out. Even if a person say, okay, fix my credit. If you don't understand how the credit works within 24 months, you'll be right back in bad credit. You'll charge up the game again. So it's all about the mindset. That's all it is. That's why they go deaf. If I told you today, I'm going to do your whole credit repair for free, don't give me nothing. I'm going to send your letters in.
Yeah.
All you got to do is rebuild your credit. Go get you a self-lender's loan. Go get you a credit card. Put $250 on there and go get you a self-lender's loan. Matter of fact, I'm going to lend you the money. I'm going to give you the money to go pay off the whole self-lender loan. I'm going to get your credit card. I'm going to give you $250. I'm going to just do I do an experiment with you. Mm-hmm. Do you not know folks still wouldn't do right? They would use up all the damn money on the goddamn credit card for the $250 goddamn dollars.
Yeah.
They will still they won't pay the $49.95 for the damn self-lender loan so they can get a better credit score. Folks just don't want to change their mindsets. Yeah. It ain't that they can't afford it. They go desperate because they don't want to change. Mm-hmm. So to say this and say that, I'm just looking for ones that want to change. That's it. I'm just looking for somebody that collectively, economically want to make a difference with me. If you don't, it ain't for you. Yep. Because I had somebody today tell me, I thought you had a gift for me. Mm-hmm. Told me that. Inboxed me, was like, well, I had one girl told me I was playing. Girl, you playing. You ain't trying to do nothing. That's what she told me. She said, girl, you playing. You ain't trying to do nothing. Then I had one girl had told me today, she said, I thought you had a gift for me. I said, I do. I said, so you trying to tell me if I showed you how to start a business less than $30 and help you fix your credit at the same time, that's not a gift? So you got to turn your phone into a money machine. That's not a gift? You don't want that gift? Didn't you just tell me last week? Didn't you just tell me a month ago that you had terrible credit? Mm-hmm. So what, you thought I was going to cash app you some money? No, they ain't happening. And you still, that's not going to work. It ain't going to, man. Giving somebody fish is not going to help the solution. That is not the solution. That's not the solution. To give away your fish to somebody that don't care is not the solution. The solution is to help those that want to be helped.
That's it.
That's the solution. Mm-hmm. So to say this, to say that. And then I had one girl that got on my post today. She got offended. She said, people so small-minded. That wasn't liquor. That was beer. What is wrong with drinking beer at a barbecue? And she was cussing all on the post. I ain't even go back and forth with her. I just deleted her comment and blocked her very politely. If the shoe fit, wear it. Wear it. It does fit because you fit in the category. You the one. You the one that when we talking about making some money, you don't want to hear it. It's nothing wrong with having a drink at the barbecue. But why can't we talk about the next business plan at the barbecue?
That's it.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. We can talk. We can have a good time. Why can't we talk about what's the next business plan gonna be? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. I love to eat good. I love to eat good, and I used to smoke and drink, but I don't do that no more. So I like
Right.
to still eat good, and I like to enjoy. I like to crack jokes. I still am a good, bubbly, beautiful person to be around. People
Yeah.
love to be around me,
Yeah.
but why can't we put how to change and collectively come together? Y'all still
That's
want to make
it.
money, don't y'all? Y'all
Hmm.
still want to look good,
There
but
you go.
but what you gonna do to look good?
I see that all the time on the. Like I said, every weekend they uh put on the finest linens and turn up for their birthday or
Mm-hmm.
which is ain't nothing wrong with that. Turn up, happy birthday, enjoy yourself. But at least you know what I'm saying. Try to make that. Try to come together and make some money, not spend it all at the club or spend it all at just get together and then like I said be broke by Monday and
Mm-hmm.
be mad at Facebook and other social media platforms, just mad at everybody. Like try to put your own game and you didn't want to hear that. You went deaf. Huh? Huh? I can't hear you. Cut your hearing aid on.
Right. Cut it on.
Cut it on. Cut it on. Oh man. So man, I enjoyed this episode right here. I feel like this
It was a
is
great episode.
a
So
great episode, and I'm glad that we do this every Sunday and just
most definitely.
let them know, like, hey, I mean, uh,
I really
the
enjoy
Lord,
coming up with
yeah,
these topics,
oh
like
yeah,
for real, because I think that, it should be talked about. I think we always, even when we don't think that we got nothing, we
right,
always seem to come up with a topic. Like, even when we don't think that we got nothing, that's how I know it's meant for us to do this talking ish with Texas T and Bevy G. Because
yeah.
even when we don't feel like we got nothing for y'all, we bring it hard and we bring it to the table. Fam, I want you to look in on Facebook and see if we got any questions out there. Do we have any people that tuned in and want to ask us any questions before we get on off of here?
Well, I got it set up now to where Facebook they not tripping anymore when it comes to the comments. So they'll pop up on here, but I'm gonna check my phone anyway because
Okay.
it was comments yesterday. I was saying shout out to David Wheeler if he was watching this. He was commenting like a fool yesterday, and let's see, if not, I ain't tripping on it. I ain't worried about it. They watching. I know that.
Yeah.
They
Well,
watching. They definitely watching.
all right. Well,
Real.
that's what's up. And we want y'all to watch, but understand this, y'all can always comment. You know what I'm saying? Our topics that we talked about, if y'all want to come on in, y'all can always comment on anything that we're talking about on here. Uh,
Yeah.
and we will definitely answer y'all questions and y'all can talk with us. Y'all can talk some ish with Texas T and Baby G. That's what we
I'm
on here to do.
with it. We're gonna come with it too. Like I said last Sunday, we're not gonna bite your head off. We loud, but we're not gonna bite
Mhm.
your damn head off.
No, we
No.
ain't. We just want to keep it real or whatever. And if y'all got some stuff that y'all want to hear us talk about, go ahead and inbox Texas T or Bevy G. Y'all can inbox us and say, "Hey, Bev, we want to hear y'all talk about this," and
Oh yeah.
we'll formulate the questions. We'll come up with the questions off of whatever topic that y'all give us. We'll come up with something off the dome and whatever. But I'm gonna say this because we don't have any questions. I
Yeah.
want to give my final remarks and pretty
Okay.
much I just want to say, I want to give a shout out to all the good fathers that passed away and going on to be with the Lord, like Kobe Bryant. Happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Fathers
Yeah.
out here, children out here that lost, their fathers. I want to say a special prayer to all the children that lost their fathers out here. You know what I'm saying? That was good fathers out here. So I just want to say that happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Secondly, I want to say, no matter what you doing, if you believe that it's that is meant for you to do it. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Family and friends, 9 times out of 10, is not gonna support you anyway. Don't worry
No.
about if they're gonna support you. I tell my team off top when they first join me, your family and friends ain't gonna always support you. Are you
No.
my family? Is you my friend? You my new business partner now, and
Yep.
you could become my friend as time goes on. But I meet new people each and every day. Y'all is
That's
not
it.
my family. We didn't come from the same mother and father. We didn't come
Right.
from the same grandfather or grandmother. But we are business partners and we on here to grow. So you're not always gonna get the best support from your family. You know what I'm
Oh, yeah.
saying? So do not give up. If you are introduced an opportunity like what me and Texas T have collectively economically coming together to build a business, don't be afraid about your family not supporting you because they're not. They're
Oh, yeah.
not. They're not always gonna support you. You're gonna have a few of them. Don't get it twisted. Like I got a few family members that's on my team.
Mm-hmm.
It's a few. It's a few. I ain't gonna say none of them don't support, but it's a few. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying to y'all is this: if you plan on joining Texas T or me in my econ, the personal financial success company, if you looking to get on his team, what is your movement called, fam?
Our definition.
I definition. If you looking to join the I definition movement before you even hit his inbox and ask for information, understand this. Your family is not always going to support you on every little thing you do. I don't care. They can be the most supporting cheerleading person. But when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to business, it's a totally different realm. It's a,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
you doing that little marketing, you can't make no money. You better go get you a job. It's okay to
Yeah.
have a job, but you need to have you a plan B because you can't leave the kids a job.
Oh,
So
yeah. That's
same
real.
thing with me. If you want to be part of the Get Lifted Financially crew, the movement, understand this. It don't happen overnight. And you got to collectively come together. If you're not trying to collectively work with me so we can make some money together, just don't even pay your money. I got people that be paying me. It's not hard to make money.
Right.
But the issue be people following and working with you collectively, economically together. That would the problem be. So if you're not trying to do that, just keep your $30. I'm not pressed, you guys.
Yeah.
But for those that want to work with me and want to be a part of the movement, you already know what to do. Hit our inboxes, Texas
Yeah.
T and Bevy G, and that's my closing remarks.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
And
closing. Yeah,
I got some stuff I gotta say with that too. Like I agree with you on that because friends and family not gonna support you.
mm-hmm.
I got a couple of them that's family that's part of the team. Um, don't do nothing. They don't do shit. Like they don't do like I do. They don't do the show
Mm-hmm.
like me and you doing right now, Beverly. They don't post nothing. And when they do post something, it be some bullshit. But
Exactly.
hey, they still uh working. They still working the business outside of social media. They still. I got one that saying that is income shifting. At least I can't be mad at that person for that. At least he's doing that. At least he's
Mm-hmm.
doing that. As long as he income shifting at his job, he ain't never gonna leave that chicken plantation. You know what I'm saying? He gonna work there till the day he die. But he's still income shifting. So as
Long
long
as
as
he
he doing that, I ain't tripping on that.
long
But
as he doing what he need to be doing while
that's
he
it.
income shifting. I mean, I hope
That's
he
it.
maxing out them 401ks and he got
Yeah,
some type of asset going. If he do
that's
that,
it.
he'll be straight within the next 15, 20.
Yeah, he good and got his damn credit up. He about to hit the 700 club, so he's doing something with that. There's people there's people out here, like I said, they'll join, be all excited, and then they won't even do that. They won't even adjust their W-4 form. Won't even
Mm-hmm.
do that and stuff. So I mean, I'm proud. I'm proud of my brother, because I'm the oldest of four. I'm proud of my brother for at least doing that. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Even though rest family and friends don't do that. They don't hit me up. They don't hit me up about business unless, like I said, they don't. I don't bring it to their attention unless they ask about it. That's the only time I'll bring it to their attention. Other than that, shoot, hey, I'm cooling. And
Mm-hmm.
and as far as just coming together, just for just for a funeral or family reunion and stuff, y'all as black people, we really need to do better. We need to do better than that. That don't make no sense. Like when it comes to like if I want to throw a birthday party, if I want to throw a birthday party, if I would have threw one before this whole COVID-19, like if the COVID-19 wouldn't have happened, and I throw a birthday party, and they don't even have to give me no money. I said, nah, don't give me no money. Just let's get y'all signed up so we can build this business, so we can grow, so we can take over this city. None of them won't show up. None of
Mm-hmm.
them. But if I
Mm-hmm.
say, look, I got a pound of weed sitting here, and it needs to be smoked, and I need help. I need help with this smoking this weed up, and I need help
They
with
gonna
this.
bring a pound too. Shit.
Yeah,
Shit. They
exactly.
gonna bring a pound too. They gonna match your pound.
Exactly. So, with that being said, we as black people, we need to do better than that. Really,
Mm-hmm.
we talk about money and we talk about swag and flexing. Listening to rappers talking about riding in foreigns and being in yachts, sipping drink next to a half naked chick all day long. But when it comes to us getting together, man, they don't want to, like I said, they didn't want to hear that. And we got to do better with that. We
And
got
that's
to do
true.
better. Then for the ones that are our skin tone, it don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be black. It don't have to be just black. I like white people. I love Spanish, Asians, all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
If but I'm mainly talking to my own people here.
Yeah.
If we need,
Exactly, because that's when I'm around. I mean, not trying to be funny, but
yeah,
people get offended when you say, "Well, why is only black people, want to drink and smoke and come up with
yeah,
the money to buy the drinks and the smoke with and the barbecue food, but then
yeah,
don't want to come together when it comes to collectively, economically making money together?" Because
yeah,
that's all I'm around. I'm not around a bunch of white folks. I'm not around a bunch of Chinese folks. I'm not around a bunch of Arabic. I'm around what I'm around. So don't
yeah,
be offended when you hear me say black. I'm around black people. So
yeah,
get mad at you, argue with your man because you're not gonna argue with me. I know what I'm around. I'm around black people, so that's what I see.
yeah,
Simple.
for real. And hey, like I said, we just come together without just, like I said, just putting each other down about it. But yeah, like I said, we talk uh, recipes, Kobe Bryant and stuff. But that's all I see on the timeline. Not just Kobe. I'm talking about just bat the basketball. Like we come together to watch millionaires work
Mm-hmm. Do
because
you
that's what
think
makes it different. Yeah,
exactly? Do you think that they not working? Do you
they
not think
working.
they're not doing their hours? I just seen Megan Stalin she was on a watch party and she was like, I'm about to work. This album is coming out. I'm about
Yeah,
to work. I don't know if this was an old live or a new live. I don't know what it was, but she was
was
saying
in the
how
studio.
she was in her house. She do the studio work at her house, and she was just saying like, "Hey, I'm about to work. I'm about to get it in."
That's the key word, work. And she was in there in her doing her
That's how
job.
they're able to be multimillionaires. I mean,
Yeah,
they don't just sit at home and don't put no music together. They got to work for hours. They got to look good. They got to eat good. They got to do all that.
yeah,
She was eating healthy. She was eating, I'm going to tell you, she was eating on some kale. Some kale. You know what kale is? She was
yeah,
eating on it, made me want to go eat some kale.
yeah.
So they got to keep up their appearances. They got to keep up their look. Same thing with me. I have to keep up my appearances and look. I mean, I can't be a big old glob slob and I'm trying to teach people how to do right by their money. I got to live long so I continue to teach them for a long time because we got a lot of work that we got to do. So yes,
Yeah,
I
I know
made.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we working on it. I'm working on it. I got some stuff in plan. I got me a physical trainer that meets up with me every 2 to 3 days. She trained with me. I was supposed to train with her tonight, but I was waiting on Texas T, my buddy, my partner, my business partner, my
I
homie.
was out all day.
I didn't train today because of you. You know I got much love for you because I waited on
Yeah,
you. You know what? I
yeah,
could have went live without him, but that's my boy, and that's how I know it's meant for me to do this talking ish with Texas T and Bevy G because I was like, man, I'm waiting on my partner. He gonna be ready in a minute.
yeah,
So we on here to get this news out to y'all, and we just want to thank y'all for the ones who tuned in to us. And that's all I gotta say, fam. I ain't gonna rattle on. I'm done.
yeah. I'm finna. Speaking of working out, I'm finna work out after this because I was supposed to do that earlier, but
Yeah.
plans mess
Hey,
up.
hey. Oh, real quick before we get on off of here, what's a good Cause I ain't gonna be able to work out with my partner tonight. What's something on YouTube that I can use real quick? Like a fat
Come on.
like a 20-minute something on YouTube.
You know what? Hey, you know what? I'll just give you my username and password.
Really?
Beachbody on demand. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'll
Okay,
get after
okay. Well, yeah. That'll be a nice little makeup for me waiting on you because I wasn't able to work out with my
you.
girl
Yeah.
today. Cool. All
All
right,
right.
now, we
I'm gonna
gotta
let
go
you
work
know.
out. We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get it together. You see this?
yeah.
I gotta turn this into muscle. Hey.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now. You better, Sean T don't play. That dude does not play. It does not play at all.
I'm ready.
He'll make sure all that torso area is tight. He don't play with that. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I'm
real.
about to call you soon as we get on off of here. So go on and get me together.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
All right, fam.
All right,
Well,
then. Hey, it's another awesome episode of Texas. Oh, talking ish with Texas T.
and Bevy G.
Oh yeah, we'll see. We'll catch y'all next Sunday. Hopefully in an earlier time. You know, God willing.
All right.
All right, then we'll see y'all.
See ya. Mwah.
Peace.